Hello, my friends. Welcome back. I am your local art witch, and today I just wanted to give a little bit of an overview of the tarot and little quick tips that may help you with learning the associations. So here I have 4 random cards, one from each suit. The tarot is made up of 2 separate arcana, the Major Arcana and the Minor Arcana. Right now, we're just going to focus on the minors because that is the kind of the majority of the suit. So the Minor Arcana is made up of 56 cards. There's 14 cards to each suit from Ace to 10. And then there's 4 court cards, which is the Page, Knight, Queen, and King, which I do not have here, and we'll go over the court cards at a different time. With the minor cards, we're talking about daily events, thoughts, feelings, material gains, adventure, like the stuff that you're going to come up against day to day. So in trying to start to understand the tarot, it can be very overwhelming. And what I have found to be helpful is to break it down by little bite-sized pieces to gain the associations behind these cards. A little bit of basic numerology and knowledge of your elements is going to be super helpful here. In the traditional Rider-Waite system, which is my favorite system, we do also have these characters interacting or doing something, and that, for me at least, is majorly helpful. You will find decks, I call them pip decks, and instead of, say, having this person in bed weeping, which gives you a really good idea of what this 9 of Swords is about, you would only have an image of 9 swords in a random fashion throughout the card. And for me, that, especially when I was beginning, that was too broad. I don't get much from just, pictures of swords or wands or what have you. The 4 suits typically, at least in the Rider-Waite, are elements of, I should have had these in order, air, earth, fire, and water. The air, these are typically represented by swords. I have seen like pole arms, that type of thing, but like some sort of sharp weapon. Air is our own minds, our thoughts, communication, conflict, inner and outer, with another person, mental anguish, as we can see in this card, and of course, joy. These air cards, just like air, you can't directly hold it, but it is definitely something that you can feel. Earth. This earth element is typically represented by a disc of some kind, usually with a 5-pointed star inside. I've seen it labeled as not just pentacles, but discs, or I've seen crystals before. That can get a little tricky when it's not this typical representation, at least for me. Pentacles, earth, are usually the things that we think of as mundane. It's about the natural world, the things that we can directly interact with, your career, your finances, your security, the things that you own, whether either physically, usually it's physical possessions, but whatever you kind of have going on in the bank. Fire is usually represented as a wand, sometimes a staff of some kind. I have seen 2 different representations of the wand. Usually it is about the same though. A wood-like device. Sometimes the wand is on fire, and then that can be really helpful, especially for a new practitioner. Sometimes with these new leaves, and I really like that aspect of the representation. Fire is about action. It's about adventure and optimism. It can be about your desires, desire in general, that kind of go-getter attitude. The water suit is usually labeled as cups. Sometimes I have seen it as chalices. Cups are about emotions, love, joy, sadness. It's about family, about your roots a little bit. And then you'll see these numbers. Where this video is more geared toward elements, I won't quite get into it here. As you continue through the numbers, there is a bit of a story to be told throughout a suit. We will get into that on a different video, but I just wanted to give a little mini down and dirty course about the basic elements of the Minor Arcana, because that's going to really help with building your associations, breaking the tarot down into more manageable bites. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I have been your local art witch, and I'll see you all again next time. Take care now, and bye-bye.